Obviously, anytime that you don't come away with a win, it's a frustrating deal. But there's some things that we can continue to grow on and get better at. And I was proud of the way the defensive played. They did a great job. For the majority of the night, give it one kind of easy touchdown. Other than that, they did a really good job. And obviously, we were really inconsistent on offense against a really good defense. So we got to continue to improve and go back to work tomorrow and keep getting better.
What's the deal with Blake?
We'll see. It's a hamstring, high hamstring, so we'll find out. And that's the nature of football. It's unfortunate, but next man in, you just move on.
Do you know when you might find out?
Well, as soon as the medical guys get a chance to look at him tomorrow and evaluate him, and they'll let us know. I'm sure there's X-rays involved and stuff.
Did you feel coming in the game because the plan was to get Kurt a series and each one? So when you see Blake go down, no contact, like what did you feel about Kurt's ability at that stage?
Well, it's a good thing we played him last week. You got some experience there, and we plan on playing him this week. Unfortunately, Blake went down and Kurt had to play the whole game. But you're always a little limited when your two goes in because he doesn't get as many reps, and it kind of shortens the play call sheet a little bit. But obviously he showed some nerves. A couple bad decisions, but that's on me. Me as a coach, we got to go and talk to him about that. Make sure he's not putting too much pressure on himself, plays within himself, and makes smarter decisions.
And did you see it all as just kind of stuff like maybe wasn't quite ready for the moment, but it's not like you're worried about mechanics, things like that? Just sort of, was it all decision making in your?
Yeah, no, I wasn't worried about mechanics. Yeah, it is a big moment, and he gets in that game. He sometimes you try to do too much, and I think you saw that at the beginning. The end of the half. We're in a great situation. Down 10 points. At the end of the half, and he's just trying to do too much, trying to kind of put too much on yourself, so to speak. And we talked to him about that, and he'll get better about that, and he'll improve.
It always changes the whole complexion. Did that if you go down 10-0 half on the lock, you probably feel a whole lot better about your team at that point?
You know what? I still felt good about the guys. Obviously, that's that was a play that we need to go in and talk about and correct. And that won't happen again. But I still felt good about the guys. I felt good about their effort. They did a really good job on defense the entire half. And offensively, we knew it was going to be a little slim pickings going into the evening. They're one of the best defenses in the country. They're fast, they're athletic, and they sat there in two-man a lot of the night. They sit there with two high safeties, and you got a six-man box. You have to be able to run the football, and we struggled with that at times. And we broke off a couple towards the end, but overall we weren't real consistent in the run game, and that's something you have to do when you're facing a six-man box. And we just we got to continue to grow and be more physical and get better up front.
You feel pretty good about the job you guys did against Rosen?
Yeah, I did. I think the defense, if we're better on offense, if we're more explosive, if we're able to do more things, I think the defense played well enough to give us an opportunity to play in that game. I think that was pretty glaring, and not only, they ended up scoring quite a few points, but if you look at some of the situations the defense ended up in, after, the turnover right before the half, we had another turnover with, a fumbled exchange that gave them a short field. And then there was other times where the defense actually got off the field and helped them to field goal. So I was proud of their effort. I thought they did a really good job.
What went into the thought process in that big field goal?
We said we're going to take some chances. First couple games, we're going to give stuff for people to think about. And, we're the big-time underdog in games like this. We're a team that hasn't had a lot of success, and they're a team that's ranked 13th in the country. And we're going to take our shots, and we're not going to be afraid to do so.